Hey guys, what's up? Here is Max. The power that Brawley showed in the movie Dragon Ball Super Brawley was completely unreal. Without any kind of special training and without ever having fought in a real battle that challenged his limits, Brawley already had the ability to reach a level of power that surpassed Goku and Vegeta, the two most powerful Saiyans, with a great deal of battle experience and special trainings. Brawley was also powerful enough to overcome most of the gods of destruction, as we clearly saw in the movie that Beerus was very relieved when Gogeta defeated him. And we also saw in the movie Dragon Ball Super Superhero that Beerus was very scared when he saw Brawley on this planet. That is, if Brawley is not already more powerful than Beerus, at the very least he would give Universe 7's God of Destruction a lot of work. And if he would give Beerus a lot of work, it means that he could defeat most of the gods of destruction, since Beerus is the most powerful among them. But anyway, if Brawley managed to achieve so much power, even without any kind of special training, what will happen now that he is training with Whis, Goku, and Vegeta? What would happen if Brawley managed to reach Super Saiyan Blue, for example? How would the gods react to that? Would they try to kill Brawley? If they tried to do that, what would Goku and Vegeta do? Let's find out all about it in this video. Stay connected in the channel and let's go to the video. Guys, before continuing with the subject of the video, I have something to explain. Many of you are asking about the new chapters of Dragon Ball Hakai. As many of you may already know, we started a Patreon to help with the cost of producing the manga, which is already, as I explained, a very expensive production, and we are no longer able to maintain it alone. That's why we created the Patreon, so that those who really like the story can help us to continue with it. Well, for us to continue with the production of the manga, we need to reach the goal, and there is very little left for us to be able to do that. So I ask that you who are watching this video and can collaborate to help us. We're almost there. Consider helping us. The link to our Patreon is in the description of this video. This story takes place after the events of the movie Dragon Ball Super Superhero. We saw in the movie that Brawley was learning to control his power, and at that time, he was still having a really hard time doing that. However, Brawley trained every day with Goku and Vegeta, and Goku and Vegeta's desire to become stronger and stronger infected Brawley, who, like the other two Saiyans, trained hard. Brawley alternated his training between a lot of meditation and a lot of fighting against Whis, Goku, and Vegeta, and all his fights were watched by the Angel of Universe 7, who always gave more and more instructions to Brawley on how to control his incredible power. The result of all of Brawley's dedication was that he evolved very quickly. He started to control the power he already had, and he also started to increase his power level more than before. First, Brawley started to control the Ikari form, then the Super Saiyan, and then the Super Saiyan Berserk. When Brawley learned to control all these transformations that he had achieved before, Whis began a special training to control Divine Ki. And with some time of training, Brawley reached Super Saiyan God. And after some more time of training hard, he reached Super Saiyan Blue. After Brawley achieved Super Saiyan Blue, Whis decided to finally put a definitive test on Brawley's power level. Whis' test was to put Brawley in a fight against Goku and Vegeta, a fight where they would fight using their maximum power. Whis took Brawley and Goku and Vegeta to another dimension. He did this so that the universe would not suffer damage from their combat. So Brawley, Goku, Vegeta, Whis, and Beerus went to another dimension. When they arrive in this alternate dimension, Whis asks who wants to face Brawley first. Goku and Vegeta decide this by playing Jokenpo, and Vegeta wins the game. The Prince of Saiyans is very excited, while Goku is sad. After it's decided who will face Brawley first, Goku backs away and goes to Beerus and Whis' side, while Vegeta faces Brawley. When the two are ready, Whis announces the start of the fight, but no one moves. Vegeta smiles and tells Brawley that he looks very different than he did the day they met. He remembers that day when his father gave the order. Brawley attacked him like a mad dog, and now he's completely calm. Brawley responds by saying that he is not the same anymore. Back then, he was afraid of everything. He was afraid of his father, and also afraid of his own power. His response to fear was anger. Vegeta smiles and says that he is enjoying seeing all this tranquility from Brawley, but asks if he will be able to keep it that way for a long time. Vegeta begins to concentrate his power of destruction, and then he transforms into Ultra Ego. Brawley is surprised that Vegeta has already started the fight using his most powerful form. Vegeta responds that there's no reason to waste time, as he already knows Brawley's abilities and knows that if there's any chance he can win this fight, it's by using his full power. Furthermore, the purpose of this training is to test their limits, so there is no point in fighting without using maximum power. Brawley agrees and then transforms into Super Saiyan Blue. Vegeta wastes no time and charges at Brawley to try a sequence of punches. Brawley retreats while parrying the blows, and even though Vegeta is putting a lot of power and speed into the blows, Brawley parries the attacks with some ease. After parrying many blows, Brawley counters with a punch, and despite Brawley's peaceful expression, his attack is very strong. And when Vegeta blocks the punch, he is knocked far away by the greater Saiyan strength. Vegeta concentrates more energy and starts to launch several destruction energy at Brawley. Brawley dodges the attack while charging towards Vegeta. Brawley gets to Vegeta, hitting many attacks on him, and Vegeta takes all the blows with a lot of pain and suffering. But after taking a few attacks from Brawley, he finally catches one of the blows, and after thanking Brawley for making him stronger, Vegeta counterattacks with a blow that Brawley parries. But this time he struggles more to defend, and is sent flying. Brawley comments that Vegeta's ability to evolve is incredible, and it only took a few attacks for him to increase his strength considerably. Vegeta responds that this is just the beginning and then charges at Brawley again. They exchange many blows. At first, Brawley still had a lot of advantage against Vegeta and landed many hits on him, but Vegeta resisted the attacks and increased his power more and more, managing to land a few hits on Brawley. After a few minutes of fighting, Vegeta already has a clear advantage in power, but his body is already very injured, and he realizes that he will not be able to stand it for long. He starts to attack Brawley with more and more intensity, putting more and more pressure on the larger Saiyan. Vegeta pressures Brawley as he gains more and more confidence, and then ends his combo by unleashing a punch that contained all of his destructive power. When it hits Brawley, Vegeta's punch releases a massive amount of destruction power, which destroys a very large part of that area. When he sees this, Goku is very worried, and he thinks that Vegeta may have killed Brawley with the attack. Beerus, on the other hand, is very impressed to see how much Vegeta has evolved in controlling the Hakai, and Whis remains watching everything in silence. In the next moment, Vegeta, Goku, and Beerus are in complete shock when they see that the attack that contained all of Vegeta's power was defended with an energy shield from Brawley, who didn't even crack with the Hakai of the Prince of Saiyans. Vegeta asks Brawley how he parried that attack like that. Apparently, he was more powerful than Brawley, so even if Brawley had created a shield, the shield would have to be destroyed, and he would have to be hit. Brawley explains that he was controlling his ki, so as not to use too much power in that fight, as he didn't want to hurt Vegeta too much. But the moment he saw that Vegeta would use that attack so powerfully, he increased his power to defend himself. Vegeta is in shock when he hears this, but he's also very angry, and then he tries to attack Brawley with a furious blow. But Vegeta was already very injured and tired, so Brawley easily dodges his attack and lands a blow that knocks out the Prince of Saiyans. Beerus and Goku are at a loss for words over this. They were very impressed with Vegeta's power, but apparently for Brawley it was nothing. Goku gets really excited and he can't wait to have his fight. Beerus, on the other hand, has an expression of tension and seriousness. Whis announces the next fight, saying that now Goku must face Brawley. The first thing Goku does when faced with Brawley is praise him for the way he fought Vegeta, but he warns that dealing with Ultra Instinct is very different. Brawley appreciates the compliment and then says he looks forward to taking on Ultra Instinct in a serious fight. Whis announces that they can start now. Goku changes his demeanor, now becoming much more serious as he concentrates, and after a few seconds of concentrating, he activates Ultra Instinct. After doing so, he lunges at Brawley, but instead of attempting a direct attack, he begins to move around Brawley. While doing so, Goku observes that Brawley has no openings and that he is very different from the first time they faced each other. Goku finally attacks, but his attack is blocked by Brawley, who immediately counterattacks, but Goku dodges and attacks again. They keep this up for a while, sometime, with both of them performing a lot of attacks, defenses, and dodges. In this game, Goku seems to have the upper hand, as Ultra Instinct's offensive strength is very good, and his attacks are much more direct. And that's not all. Goku manages to dodge and block attacks very smoothly, while Brawley can only defend himself by receiving attacks more directly. Because of this, Brawley's body is accumulating much more damage than Goku's body. The more time that passes, the more Brawley is pressured. While watching this, alongside Whis, Beerus comments that Goku is using Ultra Instinct much better, and that even he would have a hard time dealing with the Saiyan now. Beerus concludes that Brawley will lose this fight, but Whis warns the Destroyer not to jump to conclusions, and that makes Beerus pay more attention to what's going on. Taking advantage of Brawley's pressure, Goku disappears in front of him and reappears behind his opponent, and then he tries a blow that would hit Brawley's neck and certainly knock him out. But Goku is surprised when Brawley simply dodges his blow and then counters him with a super blow that causes Goku intense pain and destroys a large part of the dimension. Brawley's blow is strong enough for Goku to lose Ultra Instinct and revert to his base form. Defeated, Goku asks how Brawley did that. Brawley responds that despite what it looked like, he kept his mind at ease and was able to predict what Goku would do. And so he just waited for the right moment to increase his power level and counterattack. Goku praises Brawley's achievement, saying that he's very difficult to deal with now that he can control his power. While watching that, Beerus is very uncomfortable, wondering how Brawley could act with such superiority, even having faced Goku with his maximum power, and having faced Vegeta recently. Vegeta, who had already woken up, goes to Brawley and Goku very angry, and not wanting to accept his defeat says he wants a rematch. At that moment, Whis hints at the unbelievable and says that now Goku and Vegeta have to fight Brawley together. This leaves everyone in shock. Despite not liking this idea, Goku and Vegeta agree, as it must be important for Brawley's training. Goku uses Ultra Instinct again and Vegeta uses Ultra Ego again. Brawley increases Super Saiyan Blue energy more. Once they do that, an insanely intense fight ensues. Goku, Vegeta, and Brawley exchange blows at extremely high speed, and the impacts of their blows cause great destruction that spreads throughout the dimension. The dimension shakes as they fight and the walls of reality begin to warp. Goku and Vegeta push Brawley with everything they've got, but the more pressure Brawley is, the more he increases his power. Beerus feels the immense power of the three Saiyans become very intense, and also angry. In a moment, they stop exchanging blows and decide to fire powerful energy attacks. Brawley fires his attack, and Goku and Vegeta do the same. The three attacks collide and then a huge explosion occurs, an explosion that destroys even that entire dimension. The moment the dimension explosion happens, the energy of the three Saiyans can be felt throughout the multiverse, and among the three, Brawley's power stands out the most. Feeling that intense power, all the gods of the universe are scared. Sometime later, they all return to Beerus' planet. At that moment, everyone was already healed by Whis, but the truth is that after the explosion that destroyed the dimension happened, the three men were very injured, especially Goku and Vegeta, who almost died. Chi-Lai and Lemo immediately go after them to ask what happened, since not long ago the entire universe shook in such a way that it looked like it was going to explode. They tell them everything about how Brawley defeated Goku and Vegeta at the same time, but they all could have died if not for Whis. But suddenly their conversation is interrupted when all the gods of destruction arrive on Beerus' planet, and they do so thanks to their Kaioshins who teleport them. That surprises everyone, and Beerus asks what they think they're doing invading his planet like that. At that moment, Belmont, who appeared to be speaking for all of the other gods, says that they are all there to take Brawley, and that no one had better intervene or there will be violence. Brawley has already reached an unbelievable level of power, but it looks like this is going to cause some problems for him. What will happen now? This video ends here, guys. If you want this story to continue, leave your like on the video, share this video with your friends, and do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. This story will only continue if it has a relevant amount of views, likes, and new subscribers. Okay? We're counting on you. Until next time, goodbye.